Start it. Okay, 8th grade. This is Unit 1, Lesson 14. And we're on page, you can't quite see it there, page 121. So it says, find the measure of angle JGH. So here's J, here's G, and here's H. So this is the one they're talking about. If you guys look at this cross here, they've already given us this is 30 degrees. So you guys should all know that a straight line is an angle and it's 180 degrees total. From here to here is 180 degrees. But they've already given us 30. What would the rest of it be then? If this is 30, what's the rest of it? Anybody, just say it. Yeah, 150. Thank you. 150 degrees. All right. Then it says find and label the second 30-degree angle in the diagram. Well, these are opposite angles of two lines that are crossed, two straight lines. This is going to be 30 degrees. And if this is 150, then the opposite angle is 150 degrees. I wanted to show you guys something here. So here I have two parallel lines being traversed. Let's say, for example, right here, this was 70 degrees. What do you think angle 3 would be? 70 degrees. And if angle 1 is 70, and we know that a line would be 180, what would angle 2 be? 110. So if angle 2 is 110, what's angle 4? 110. Okay. You guys see that? Does that make sense? All right. Now, let me take it a step further. Alternate exterior angles are congruent. When I talk about exterior angles, I'm talking about the angles that are outside the two parallel lines. Here we have two parallel lines. The two angles that are outside are 1 and 2, 8 and 7. Alternate exterior angles would be, so the alternate exterior angle for 1 would be 7. And a minute ago, I said they are congruent. So if 1 is 70 degrees, angle 7 is 70 degrees. If angle 2 is 110, the opposite exterior angle for 2 would be 8, and that would also be 110 degrees. So when I talk about exterior angles, I'm talking about the angles that are outside the two parallel lines. Now, when I talk about interior angles, I'm talking about 4 and 3, 5 and 6. What's the noise that I'm hearing? Erase points, knock it off. Thank you. So the opposite interior angle, or the alternate interior angle for 4 would be 6. If 4 is 110, 6 is 110. If 3 is 70, then 5 would be 70. So let's look at the first example they're giving us here. I'm on page 122. Let me bring it out a little bit. And it says lines A and C right here, D and F are parallel, and they're cut by transversal H and J. And it says, with your partner, find the 7 unknown angle measures in the diagram and explain your reasoning. So let's look at one of the angles they've given us here. So right here, this is 63 degrees. What do you think this one would be? 63 degrees. Knowing that a line total for an angle is 180 degrees, if that's 63, what's the rest of it? What's angle B? It'd be 180 subtracting 63. That'd be what? 717 degrees. So now that I have angle B, what's this angle right here? One straight across from it. 117 degrees. So I've got all the angles right here. But a few minutes ago, I was talking about alternate exterior angles. So I'm talking about the angles outside the 2 parallel lines. So these 2 angles right here, this 117 and this 63, they're outside. So the alternate exterior angle for this one would be this one. And that would be 63 degrees also. And so once you know one angle, you should be able to work your way all the way around and get the rest. So if that's 63 degrees, we know this one's 63 degrees. And the total is going to be 180, so we know this is going to be 117 degrees. And this is going to be 117 degrees. So it says, with your partner, find the 7 unknown. We've done that now. It asks the question, what do you notice about the angles with the vertex B and the angles with the vertex E? Well, they're both 117 degrees. Okay. Why don't you guys try to do page 123 on your own? I think you can. When you're done with that, you could do page 124. Now, 124, they're not parallel lines.
Whoa, that's not good.
But if we just eliminated and looked at this right here, if this is 63, what's this one? Down below. An opposite angle, two lines, it's also going to be 63 degrees. So, and again, what's that? So if this is 180 degrees right here, and this is 63, what's left? If we were to go all the way across, what's this angle right here? Yeah. You had your hand up, no? Does that help? What is it? And if this one right here is 117, the opposite angle would be 117 degrees. Now, E here is 108. So if I was to look at it this way, I know the total as I've said before, is 180 degrees. If this angle right here is 108, what's left?
74 degrees.
And if this one's 108, this is 108 degrees. So even though they're not parallel, you were able to figure out, hopefully fill this out. All right. How am I doing on time on this? You can answer number 5. What do you notice about the two angles in this diagram compared to the earlier diagram? Well, they're obviously not parallel. How are the two diagrams different? How are they the same? Okay. Alternate interior angles are congruent. You guys should understand that now. And so they have the lesson summary sorted on page 126. I'm pretty confident you guys can do all of these problems. And if not, let me know. Yeah.
We're also doing 128, 129, and 130.
Yeah. So let me see here. Thank you for asking that. So do pages something to 130. What page did we start on? Page 121, was it? Yeah, thank you. Do pages 121 to 130. All right. This is unit 1. Lesson 14. Okay. All right, I'm going to end this video here.